Hey guys, here we are at High Energy Barber Shop in East Moline, my hometown. I'm talking to my man Will Foster here, owner of the building here. So how you feeling, Will?
I'm doing pretty good. Yourself?
Doing pretty well, doing pretty well. So let's go ahead and talk to me about how this all came to be.
Well, when I was 12 years old, I met a barber named Gerald McLemore, and being in the local area that I was at, having a big family, I asked him if I can have a job there. He allowed me to, take employment there at the age of 12, sweeping up the floor, running errands, things of that nature. By the time I came to be 16 years of age, started going to barber college. Through barber college, graduating from high school, stayed consistent doing hair, ended up graduating from James College, for doing hair. Turned around, worked for several, places, Bo Ricks, J.C. Penney's, a couple of local barbers, Big E's Barber Shop, A1 Barber Shop. It was me and two other guys that was in partnership there at A1. Ventured out on my own and came here back in 1998, right here in this spot. Been here ever since, so about 18 years now.
All right. So what do you think is probably the one thing that you're most proud of in those 18 years of being a business owner?
Most proud of is actually accomplishing my goals. Set out, at the age of 12, being around this industry, being able to do what it is that my mentor was able to do. Have a pretty, steady clientele, meeting a lot of good people. Trying to be like more of a mentor to other little kids, letting them know that they can do whatever it is that they put their mind to as well. So just accomplishing my goals overall.
All right. Now you mentioned mentorship, and that's huge when it comes to attaining goals in any aspect of your life. Talk to me about how important was that mentorship and you reaching where you are right now.
Well, for me, my father wasn't around, so I think not only was I looking for a job, to help my mother out, with little odds and ends things, deodorant, hygiene stuff, school fees and stuff like that. I think with the mentor, not having a father around, I was also searching for a father figure. So throughout the course of 12 all the way up to 19 years old, he played not just as a mentor, but more of a father figure for me in my personal life. So now, he had a thing that he used to tell me, I don't want nothing from you, I just want you to play it forward. So, and now at the age of 40 years old, I feel that more so than ever before that I'm able to actually pay it forward. So I got a couple things I'm working on right now, trying to buy this building where I'm at for the last 18 years, try to get this other side going for like a youth center, more of a lounge for kids, so not only for them to have a place to come and have a safe place to come, but, try to get a couple people to do some like mentoring of their own sort, rather if it be cooking, rather it be just someone like myself coming in, trying to encourage them to fulfill their goals, to uplift them, so stuff like that, just trying to give back.
So you're not stopping here. You have big plans to expand in.
Oh yeah, I think this is just a stepping stone to do what it is now that I'm of age, 40 years of age. I think my childhood dreams, they've been fulfilled. So now my adult dreams are, right here at heart, and that's really trying to help these kids. Like I needed help. And I know there's a lot of other kids out there like myself when I was younger that need the help too, may not have both parents in the house, may not have anything to look forward to, where when I was younger we had, different programs, that would even come into our neighborhood and the Rising Homes, it was a complex over in Davenport, and they would do like arts and crafts, and I don't see that being done right here in the city of East Moline. So instead of try to pass the buck on to someone else, I'm going to do my part and try to get it going, the best way I know how. And that's just 1 foot at a time, just one step right in front of the other. And I came this far. I'm not going to back down now. I done talked with the city of East Moline. They're behind me. A lot of the parents and other teachers, are willing to volunteer, some of their time to help, mentor some of these kids, tutor some of these kids, with math, rather it be science and stuff like that. So these are all the types of things that I want to be able to do in the future, and I'm talking about near future. I'm not looking for it to happen a long ways off. I'm trying to get this done like ASAP.
All right, so, and that's awesome that you mentioned having that sense of urgency with attaining your goals, and that's huge. That's huge. Whatever you're doing is, having a deadline. So, what's your deadline?
Yesterday. The urgency is real. I see kids, especially when they was like on break and, different holidays, they walked up and down these streets and nothing for them to do. Like my flyer says, together we can make a difference. And, being more involved with the community, doing more community outreach, programs with the community, I feel that this can, pretty much happen real soon. So that's my goal is to, I'm not going to put a date on it. I'm just trusting and believing that, what I've got coming in, having the help from the community, we can get it together. So.
All right. Yeah. And speaking of community here, of course, this is a barber shop. Of course, this is the place where, we can just hang out, exactly. Just talk, get your hair cut, and, and just, really have a good time. Of course, the movie just came out, the new Ice Cube Barbershop movie just came out here.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about how important community is, especially in a place like this.
Well, for a lot of people, this is your church, this is your counseling, this is, like you say, your mentoring, it's everything. The barbershop always has been the pillar of the community. If you needed to reach out and talk to someone about any personal things or whatever, rather it be personal, or if it's something that you just overexcited about, this is the barbershop. This is what we do when we come here. When we come together, we talk about things, heartfelt things, uplifting things, whatever, So this is the Mecca, this is everything right here. The barbershop, and always have been and always will be.
Good deal. Awesome. This Sunday coming up,
there's
an event going on in Hereford Park. Talk about that.
Well, this Sunday, May 15th from 9 to 4, I put together a fundraiser trying to do what it is that we were just talking about, accomplishing, buying this building. So all the money is going towards, that we raise will be going towards buying this building to be able to put, youth center, lounge for kids next door. What I'll be doing over there, I'll be cutting hair over there. I have a couple hairstylists that will be doing makeup, updos. I have Jumping Joey's, one of the biggest ones you can get. Having some food and, just trying to have a good time, show the community, we can actually do something together if we put our minds together. So just trying to do my part.
All right. Now, the goal of this project is to show people that the everyday person can be just as large as life as an actor or an NBA player. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, when you say the word mentor, mentor, the root word is, it basically comes from, direct involvement with one another. When I look at a athlete, rather if it's be an athlete, a movie star, a rapper, or whoever, we are calling these individuals mentors, but they don't play an active role in your kid's life, as far as a hands-on. So I have more like a hands-on approach. I'm touching these kids and grown-ups and everybody alike, for 15 minutes. I have them in my grasp, so therefore I can share some things that was meaningful to me to help them in their everyday life, as well as we sharing back and forth. And I think that's what mentoring is actually having a hands-on, especially with kids, so.
And last question is, do you have any parting words of wisdom that you want to give to folks at home watch this?
I would just say if you really strongly have any urges to do anything, any goals or whatever, just own it. Own it, really own it. And don't let go of it. And it can happen. It happens for me. I'm a kid that was homeless, from time to time, didn't know where meals were coming from. And, that's not a soundbite, that's reality. So therefore, the urgency for me to do what I'm doing is real. So like I say, if you really own something and you know, hold it to heart and just keep on pressing forward, you know, you accomplish anything you want. You know, the only thing that's going to stop you is you. So, and I'm not about to stand in my own way.
All right, there you go, people. Thanks a lot, Will.
Thank you.
All right, definitely go it. And if you have time on Sunday, come out to Herbert Park and check out what he has going on here. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be there for sure. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Will. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up for now. Again, thanks a lot, Will. Thank you at home. God bless, and we'll see you next time.